أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Today I would like to share a story with you. And it is the story of two brothers, Cain and Able, known in Arabic as Kabeel and Habeel. This is a story that we find in the Bible. It is a story that we find in the Quran, and we find a similar story circulating among the indigenous inhabitants of the Americas. So, when we look at this story, we have one individual, Cain, who represents that which is evil. And you have his brother, Abel, who represents that which is good. Yes. You have one brother, Cain, who is jealous. And he's rebellious. And he's envious. He embodies all kinds of negative qualities. And his brother Abel, he's humble, he's righteous, he's pious, he has faith. He embodies all kinds of positive characteristics. Now, this is a story, of course, of two brothers and this conflict. And you have Cain, who ends up killing his brother Abel. Okay? Now, Cain represents the nafs. Okay? Now, this is the animal instinct, your base desire, right? Your spirit. Now, this is something that is fleeting. It is something that dies, all right? So it's, your hunger, your thirst, your lust, your greed, all of these things. And then you have the other brother, Abel, who represents the ruh, or the soul. And this is something that is eternal. And we try to purify our soul and to take control of our nafs. So in this case here, you had Cain, okay, the nafs that ended up killing Abel, or the ruh. So this is kind of like the story of a person being overwhelmed by his base animal instincts, right? When in reality, it's the other process that is supposed to take place. You're supposed to put your nafs into check and to develop your ruh. So this is truly the story of a battle between good and bad, right? Between righteousness and evil that takes place within every individual. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said that every human being is assigned a jinn or a shaytan or a devil, right? We have an angelic nature and we have a diabolical nature. That's how we've been made. And the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, pointed out that my jinn or my devil or my shaitan, fa-aslama, he submitted, he embraced Islam. This means that his ruh was purified, his soul was purified, and that he had conquered his nafs, right? So you reach a state of called isma, right? Where one becomes ma'soom. This is something that could be acquired, but in the case of the Prophet, peace be upon him, it was something that is innate. Now, we find this story also among indigenous people. It's a little bit different, but it has the same moral. Among the Kogi Indians of the Sierra Nevada in Colombia, they have this story of the elder brother and the younger brother. Now, the elder brother was the one who followed the Creator, who was at peace with the Creator and who was at peace with creation. And the younger brother is the brother who rebelled against the Creator and who refused to live in peace with creation. The one who didn't live in harmony with the environment and nature, but who used it and abused it and exploited it. So this is a lesson for us all. For the Kogi people, they are the elder brother, whereas outsiders or Westerners especially, and people, who aren't traditional, who don't follow traditional culture and values, they are the younger brother, but still a brother. All right? And they say they love their younger brother. And they've issued repeatedly warnings to their younger brother that they are not at peace with the Creator and they are not at peace with creation. So this is a lesson for all of us, for Muslims, right? For Christians, for Jews, for indigenous people, that we have to control our base instincts, purify our soul, live in harmony, peace, and submission with God and with God's creation. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.